Yo, yo, yo. It's time again for the monthly roster review slash check-in slash plans going forward. So let's go ahead and look at my roster, and then we can take a look at what I'm working on and what I plan on working on further. So as you see, I have 5 characters favorited here: Imperial Super Commando, Jango Fett, Gar Saxon, Candy, and the main man, Maul. So I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this. Dark Side Maul DeLorean team. Once this conquest ends, I'm gonna have Maul, basically. I am 29 shards away. You get 20 per proving ground attempt. I'm getting Maul. I'm getting Maul. So I'll have him unlocked, which is in, what, 10 days? Conquest ends in 10 days. I'll have Maul on my team, and I'm trying my best to have a somewhat functioning team ready for him when I unlock him and start gearing him up. I've already got him ISC done. He's Relic 5. Got some okay mods on him. I'll try to get his speed up maybe. But yeah, ISC, Relic 5. My face is in the way. But you see right here, Relic 5. He's done. My next character that I want to have Relic, and I'm also going to take the Relic 5, is Gar Saxon. And as you can see, I only have 1 gear piece left for him. Not too bad there. Got a little ways to go here. And then 10 more of these med packs. And then I'll have him relicked. And then I'll move on to Candy. And as you can see, I already have his hardest gear piece done. Got a ways to go here because this is, I don't know if you could see. No, my face, big stupid dumb face is in the way again. But this is the exact same piece that Gar Saxon needs, like his last piece. So I'm going to have to start from scratch with this piece. But this one is like, I'm going to have to build these back up because I'm going to use these for Gar. But I already got these pieces done. And then over here, got good headway here. And I can get these pretty quick with some raid currency when I get more of that. So he's close to being relicked as well. So I got ISC relicked. Gar's about to be relicked in the next, like, I'd say in the next day and a half, 2 days, I'll have him relicked. Then I'll full press Candy, and after that, I'll start working on Jango. I do believe I'll have ISC, Gar, and Candy relicked and ready to go by the time Conquest ends. I'm not so confident in Jango. I got him at gear 11 right now. And a lot of these pieces, I have the pieces ready to go right now, but a lot of these are needed, maybe not that piece, but a lot of these pieces are needed for Gar, so, and Candy. So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna hold off on gearing him any further until I for sure get everything I need for the other 2 guys out of the way. And then I'll start working on Jango in preparation for Maul, because this team is gonna be nasty. So let's sort it by power. The biggest thing on my roster, biggest difference here, actually let's go. Biggest difference on my roster since the last video is I completely finished my Inquisitors team minus Reva, obviously. But now I'm Reva ready. I can start doing her mission, start getting shards with my guild. I think my guild got 19 of her shards last month, or last TB. So I'll be able to contribute now. Maybe we'll get those numbers pumped up. A lot of people on my roster, in my guild, are working towards getting Reva ready. So Grand Inquisitor, Relic 7. Rest of them Relic 7 besides Second Sister. And this team, you know, you hear a lot of slander about the Inquisitors. This team is really nasty. I do not regret gearing this team up. Even without the added perk of Third Sister, this team is really sick. It's really good to have a team like this in your back pocket. They're super anti-Jedi. Like if you go against like a Qui-Gon team, especially, or most Jedi teams in general, this team is going to eat them alive. So many debuffs. This team is, oh my god, you're going to have a full screen full of debuffs on these guys, like whoever you're fighting. I'm very happy with the Inquisitor team, which I was skeptical. I kind of geared them just to help my guild out to eventually get towards Reva. But like, this team is sick. I'm really a big fan of this team. It's gotten me out of quite a few jams in GAC since I got them. So let's look at top down. Not much has changed besides Grand Inquisitor over here. I finished my Inquisitors, unlocked Grand Inquisitor, and geared him up. And then I've been full court pressing the Mandalorians, because like I said, I'm going to unlock Maul here shortly, and I'll have that team, another just nasty team. So that'll be great. Big fan of that. And then after Maul, after I do the Maul DeLoreans, my next plan, as it stands right now, is to go for the big worm. I'm going to go for Jabba. He's going to be sick. I'm going to pair him up with Rey on defense for GAC. I'll get his, what is his smuggler mission where you get all the mod mats. Any feat like Conquest or the Galactic Challenges where you have to complete it with no Jedi, Sith, or unaligned Force user. There's none of them on his team. I'll be easily able to clear those missions. I'll be able to, in TB, do like, you know, the mixed planet missions way easier. So I'm going Jabba. If you look, I also debated going Jedi Master Kenobi because I really like the character. He's super good as well. And I love this era of Star Wars. Like, the prequels are peak to me. I love the prequels. And I love most of these characters. A lot of them are super cool to me. Mace, Bo-Katan, Qui-Gon, Jango. Finally gives me a reason to upgrade Jango with the Maul DeLorean team. And that would just be another requirement done for Kenobi. Didn't mean to click on you, buddy. Let me get out of there. The only thing holding me up is Watt, man. I went about getting Watt so backwards, dude. I was in a guild for so long that barely was getting his shards. And then I just jumped straight into a guild that was hardly ever doing Dark Side Geos to get his shards. So I'm slow farming him with Get 3. And it's taking a while, but I'm at 19 out of 100. So maybe by the time I'm done with Jabba and I work on some other projects after that, maybe by then I'll have Watt 7-starred and I'll full court press Kenobi. Because, I mean, a lot of his requirements would be really nice to have as well. A super good Galactic Legend. C, I'm actually really close to C. Not really close, but it wouldn't take too long to get C. I already have all the Imperial Troopers in his requirements done. Got Vader done. Got Palpatine done. I got the ship TIE Bomber done. And the rest of them are like no Kairos required except for their Gear 12 level. But I have this feeling, I could be way off, but I have this sneaky feeling he will be, there'll be a Lightspeed bundle pack for him. Like the next wave will include some of these guys, like maybe like Sidious, Maul, Dooku. I don't think they'll include Thrawn or Tarkin because they have capital ships. Maybe they will, but I don't feel like they'd include them. But I definitely could see Sidious, Maul, Dooku, Krennic maybe. Maybe not Jedi Knight Anakin, maybe not Marauder, maybe Royal Guard, I don't know. I just hope it's not an Imperial Troopers pack because I already have them done. But that's just me being hopeful. But yeah, I'm putting him off because it would drive me crazy if a Lightspeed bundle came out while I spent all this time on him when I could have been working towards Jabba. And then while I'm working on Jabba, all of a sudden, boom, a C pack comes out, Lightspeed bundle, and it gets me like 80% there, 85% there. So that's just me being hopeful. And then Leia, I actually have a lot of her requirements done or can easily be done. Besides her new stuff, man, like Drogon, Scout Trooper, and Nisa are not accelerated. So those will be a long farm to even get them to 7 stars. I did it with Rex. He's not accelerated, but I went on and pushed him to 7 stars to help fill out my Phoenix team. And I'm very happy I did that. Got him Zetaed, got the Omicron on him. He turned that Phoenix team to a monster. And I could upgrade him even further. I only have him at gear 10. He's super low gear, but he needs Kairos. I'm saving Kairos. I don't have that many stocked up, so I'm saving those for Maul when I unlock him. And then who else do I have listed? Lord Vader. I'm not even going for him. Don't have any plans to. Eventually, maybe. I really like the Bad Batch team. I would love to have them. This is the only thing really stopping me from going for this is how much Kairos is. I just did Inquisitors. I'm not about to stack it up with Bad Batch right after that. That just wouldn't be wise. So, but he's got good requirements. I could throw Zam on a bounty hunter team. Imbo, I could throw him on Jabba when I get him. Tarkin, obviously, is a C requirement, and he has a capital ship. And Newt is a really good separatist. So, there's value. I mean, Tusken Raider, it's like a one-off. But on the Jabba requirements, I mean, you already have So that would be 2 out of 5 Tuskens. So it would be the start of a Tusken team. I'm not crazy about trying to get Tuskens, but it would be 2 out of 5. So I would have the urge to go ahead and fill that team out. But anyways, let's look at my conquest characters. This is what I got going so far. Actually, let me go ahead and add the new conquest character, since I haven't done that yet. Queen Amidala. And I have 12 shards so far for her. Conquest has started. What's today? Thursday. It started Monday. So I got 12 shards. I'm going harder on Conquest right now than I've ever gone on Conquest. I plan on getting, I'm on hard mode. My goal is 5th crate, but I'm going to push for 6th crate because I want Queen Amidala. And that'll also help me get Bane. That'll be incredible. I pushed hard enough to get Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, but I don't have time right now to veer off and gear him up because if you look at my Imperial Remnants team, I really don't have a team for him to go on right now. So I don't really see the value in stopping everything I'm doing and going for Dark Trooper Moff Gideon because where would I put him? The only thought that I have is maybe on my Maul DeLorean team, even though he'll take away some of ISC's kit because you need all Dark Side Mandalorians. But he's got this one little thing that's making me question it. In one of his uniques, if Dark Trooper Moff Gideon is not in the leader slot, which he wouldn't be on my Maul team, defeated Dark Side Mandalorian allies are revived with 30% health and protection and gain retribution for 2 turns. So if you're going against like a Kenobi team and they got Cat with the insta-kill, you know, most people use Jango for the insta-kill because when she kills him, you know, he's got his self-revive. But in this case, if you swap out Jango for Moff, say Cat insta-kills Gar Saxon, you know, or Candy or ISC, and I use this ability, they're revived right back. So it kind of takes away the need for Jango, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth, it may be overkill. 2 conquest characters on a Dark Side Mandalorian team, a Maul DeLorean team, I don't know. So I'm iffy on him. Obviously, he's a super good character, and I'm going to gear him up at some point. It's just not in the cards right now. So let's go back to Conquest. As you can see, I got Cat. Same kind of thing. I don't have Kenobi, which is her forever home. I have a Padme team with Padme, Shock, General Kenobi, Ahsoka, and then an undergeared Jedi Knight Anakin. I could gear her up and put her in Anakin's spot, and that would improve this team for sure. But another one where I just don't really feel like I have the time for it right now to fit it in. I definitely will at some point. Maybe after Maul and before Jabba, like as I'm like slow farming some of Jabba's stuff, I'll work on Cat. Not sure. Dad Bod Boba, no interest in gearing him up right now. I don't really see the value. Malgus, I'll have him in a few months, and that will finally give me the motivation to work on my Sith Empire team. They're so undergeared. I've been putting them on for so long. Obviously, if I had Malgus, he would be the leader. I'd have Darth Revan, Fallen Bastila I'd have Malak geared up. I would drop HK, and I would put probably Sith Marauder in this lineup. So I would drop Talon. I would drop HK. Talon really needs to go on the Sith, or is it Triumvirate team? The Sith Trio. But I don't have them geared up either. What am I doing? Trench, it'll be a little while before I get Trench, but that's fine. Malicos, not really desperate to get him. He's good, he's really good, but I don't have his team. I don't have Seer. I don't have like the, you know, Baby Cal, unaligned Force user team. So I do plan on pushing for Bane as well as Amidala. That's my plans there. Like I said, I'm unlocking Maul in 10 days. Can't wait for that. Here's my progress on Profundity. I'm wondering when I need to put this in my farming plans because it'd be nice to have a second GL ship. It would be very nice, and I'm slow farming the ships for this as well. So let's go to my ships. See, I got what I need left as far as ships is the Rebel Y-Wing and the U-Wing here. But that's it as far as ships for Profundity. Get those 7 stars because I have Outrider, and that's also a Jabba requirement, so I got his ship done for that farm. So all I need for Jabba now is the characters. All I need, like it's just nothing. But yeah, this so far, as of right now, I don't think it's going to change, but this is my plan going forward. I've been slow farming Fennec shards So I'll have her 7-starred pretty soon. I only need 6 more shards of his. I can get that no problem. Skiffguard Lando is going to take a little while, but shouldn't be too bad. And then Kersantin is on a Cantina farm, so it's going to slow down my ability to farm relic mats, but I'm going to have to pause that when I start gearing him up or getting him to 7 stars. But that's my plan so far. That's what I've done this past month, is mostly rounded out my Inquisitor team, getting them Reva ready. They're ready to rock, and working on my Maul DeLorean team. God, I can't wait for this team. Maul is, for real, my favorite Star Wars character pretty much, so I'll be super glad to have his team up and running. That'll be an offensive powerhouse, dude. Can't wait. So there you have it, my March 2024 roster check-in. Yeah, I think I got a pretty good plan going forward. Stuff that'll really help my roster. And yeah, I mean, that's the plan, but you know what they say? Everyone's got a plan till they get punched in the face. But as of right now, this is what I'm doing. It's pretty much it. Later.